In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on January 28, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Detroit Pistons. On a Sunday afternoon, the NBA takes center stage as the Oklahoma City Thunder gear up to face off against the Detroit Pistons. The Thunder recently secured a convincing victory on the road, overpowering the Pelicans with a final score of 107-83 as they played as slim 1.5-point road favorites. Conversely, the Pistons notched their 5th win of the season, defeating the Hornets 113-106 with a 2.5-point home favoritism, but faltered in their subsequent game against the Wizards. This matchup marks the second encounter between these teams this season, with the Thunder emerging victorious by a 12-point margin in their previous face-off on their home court. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been on an impressive streak, winning 9 of their last 11 games overall. The team is riding high on a 5-game win streak, highlighted by a dominant 107-83 road triumph over the Pelicans. In this recent victory, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the charge with 31 points and 5 assists, complemented by Chet Holmgren's 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Jalen Williams also contributed with 15 points and 7 assists. The Thunder showcased their defensive prowess, limiting the Pelicans to just 17 points in the second quarter and ultimately dominating the fourth quarter with a 30-19 point advantage. Looking ahead, the Thunder's upcoming matchups include the Timberwolves, Nuggets, Hornets, and Raptors. Contrastingly, the Detroit Pistons find themselves in a challenging stretch, losing 11 of their last 13 games. They aim to rebound from a 118-104 defeat against the Wizards, with Bojan Bogdanovic leading the team with 30 points. Despite Cade Cunningham's 20 points and 12 assists and Jalen Duren's 10 points and 18 rebounds, the Pistons fell short. Their shooting efficiency dipped to 43% from the field and 9 of 32 from beyond the arc. The Pistons struggled in the second half, managing only 41 points, allowing the Wizards to secure a double-digit victory. Looking ahead, the Pistons' schedule includes matchups against the Cavs, Clippers, and Magic. The magnitude of this matchup in NBA standards is substantial, although blowouts are a regular occurrence in the league. The Thunder, currently holding the top spot in the West, have been in scorching form, recently overtaking the Timberwolves. Their motivation is high, and they aim to solidify their position by avoiding a loss to the league's worst team. The Pistons, clearly out of playoff contention, may lack motivation, especially if star player Cade Cunningham is unavailable. Even with Cunningham, the Pistons rank 29th in defensive efficiency, posing a challenge against the Thunder's 3rd-ranked defensive efficiency. As the trade deadline approaches, the Pistons may undergo further roster changes, potentially trading veteran guards to contenders seeking production. Alec Burks, a 32-year-old guard, stands out as a threat from long distance, consistently hitting 3-pointers in recent games. Despite Cade's return, the Pistons may prioritize featuring Burks in hopes of a deadline move. The Thunder, riding a 5-game winning streak with their last 2 victories by a margin of 25 points or more, are poised for another strong performance. The Pistons, struggling and missing Cunningham due to a knee injury, face the Thunder on 0 days rest. Considering the Pistons' recent struggles, compounded by a loss to the Wizards and the absence of Cade Cunningham, they face an uphill battle in the second game of a back-to-back. On the contrary, the Thunder have been a reliable team, not only accumulating wins but also boasting a 30-15 against the spread record this season. The Thunder's impressive 66.6% cover percentage stands as the best in the league, making them a lucrative option for bettors. The teams are clearly heading in different directions, with the Thunder healthy and maintaining a consistent starting lineup, while the Pistons experiment with different lineups in their future-oriented approach. Despite the substantial point spread, the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The offensive struggles for Detroit are apparent, and the likelihood of Cade Cunningham's absence further compounds their scoring challenges. Listed as questionable, Cunningham played in the last game, but with the Pistons out of playoff contention, there's a rational reluctance to risk their star player. In his potential absence, Bojan Bogdanovic assumes the mantle of the top scorer, but his production is expected to be curtailed. Bogdanovic heavily relies on Cunningham's penetration to create opportunities for outside shots, making it harder for him to score without the star point guard. The Pistons have recently trended towards the under, going below the projected total in their last 3 games. Similarly, the Thunder have also leaned towards the under in 3 of their last 4 games. Given the potential slowdown in the game once the Thunder establish a significant lead, we anticipate the final score to stay under the projected total. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus Indiana Pacers. On a delightful Sunday afternoon, the Memphis Grizzlies are set to embark on a journey to Gainbridge Fieldhouse for a riveting showdown against the Indiana Pacers. In their recent outings, the Grizzlies emerged victorious against the Magic, while the Pacers displayed resilience in an exhilarating battle against the Phoenix Suns. As of late, the Memphis Grizzlies have found themselves in a commendable position, securing triumphs in 7 of their last 11 contests. Their current quest involves chasing a remarkable 4th consecutive win, spurred on by their hard-fought 107-106 home victory against the Magic on a Friday night. Jaren Jackson Jr. played a pivotal role, leading the charge with an impressive 30 points on 13 of 30 shooting. Notably, Zaire Williams contributed 17 points and 5 assists off the bench, while Luke Kennard added 15 points and 6 assists. The Grizzlies exhibited an efficient offensive display, shooting 46% from the field and draining 15 of 41 shots from beyond the arc. Despite a nail-biting finish with a scoreless stretch in the final 120 of the 4th quarter, they managed to clinch the narrow win. Contrastingly, the Indiana Pacers are currently riding the wave of momentum, eyeing a remarkable 3rd consecutive victory after triumphing over the Suns with a scoreline of 133-131 in a thrilling home encounter on Friday. Pascal Siakam spearheaded the charge with 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. The dynamic duo of Obi Toppin and the formidable bench duo of Aaron Nesmith and Andrew Nembhard contributed 23 and 22 points, respectively. Facing adversity in the first half, trailing by 17 points, the Pacers staged a remarkable comeback in the 4th quarter, outscoring their opponents 28-17. The game-winning shot from Toppin with a mere 3.1 seconds left on the clock sealed the dramatic victory for the Pacers. In terms of player availability, the Grizzlies find themselves without key players such as Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Marcus Smart, and Derrick Rose, while the Pacers continue to miss the contributions of Tyrese Halliburton. Despite the injury woes, the Grizzlies have defied the odds, covering the spread and securing victories in 3 consecutive games. This impressive run has instilled confidence in a team grappling with a plethora of injuries this season. The upcoming matchup against the Indiana Pacers provides an opportunity for Memphis to continue their positive trajectory, especially considering the Pacers' defensive vulnerabilities highlighted in their recent 131-point concession, including a notable 62 points to Suns guard Devin Booker. Examining the contrasting styles of play, the Grizzlies exhibit a deliberate approach on offense, ranking 15th in pace, and showcase efficiency in mid-range shooting. However, the Pacers, who are less inclined towards a robust defensive strategy, could potentially face challenges defending against rim attacks and 3-point shooting. This vulnerability was evident in the Grizzlies' previous triumph over the Pacers with a 116-103 scoreline in late December. Despite a myriad of injuries, the Memphis Grizzlies have defied expectations, covering the spread in 3 consecutive games. This unexpected success has confounded oddsmakers, who grapple with deciphering the dynamics of a roster heavily influenced by G League players. Additionally, while the Pacers boast better health and overall team strength, their defensive shortcomings make it challenging to fully endorse them with large point differentials. Furthermore, the Pacers have a looming matchup against the Celtics, creating a potential distraction and a look-ahead scenario. Consequently, the Memphis Grizzlies to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Predictably, the Pacers enter this contest with the 2nd highest pace in the league, maintaining a top 5 position throughout the season. Despite defensive struggles, their noteworthy 4th quarter performance against the Suns on Friday showcased their ability to clamp down when necessary. This sets the stage for a matchup against a Grizzlies team ranked 29th in offensive rating. With Memphis struggling in 3-point percentage and points per game on the road, the Pacers are poised to establish control early in the game, allowing them to rest starters late and cruise lose through the second half. Supporting this assertion is the fact that the total number has gone under in 7 of Indiana's last 9 games against Western Conference opponents. Hence, under the projected total is our full game total pick, anticipating a game characterized by strong defense and a slower pace. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.